How's it going, everybody? What's up? Welcome to another video. Welcome to a yapping with your boy Calvzone. How's it going? I know it's been a bit. I know I've been slacking. Okay, I know. You don't have to tell me. I understand. Work has been draining me both physically and mentally all week, and then I get to the weekend and I'm so busy. I'm just like, family wants me, my friends want to hang, and I'm just like, oh, no, tossing videos around. It's on the totem pole. It's like family, friends, videos. So I hope you can forgive me, because I'm trying to keep a video every day, but there may come a time where hopefully that doesn't happen. But I have to make a choice. The video is going to be the one thing that gets cut. But I hope you're all doing good. I hope y'all have been enjoying my kind of I don't have energy to play gaming videos, so I'm just uploading talking videos. But I'm here. We're here to talk Sunday. I don't know. This is not going to be another one of those 40-minute long yap sessions, because I don't really got much to talk about. I just more so updating y'all what's going to be going on the next, basically, whole week. The next week is, I'm pretty packed, like Monday through Thursday. Work, I'm sure, is just going to be a slog. It's going to suck. It's going to just be like dragging myself over burning charcoals. So the videos that are going to come out on those days are either going to be talking videos, or they're going to be recorded videos that I recorded today. It'll be something. There'll be something up here, but I have no idea what, because I don't want to make plans, because I don't know what's going to happen at work, and it could be worse than I think it's going to be, or it could be easier, If it's easier and I get to come home and I have some energy, you might get a gaming video. If I come home and I've been standing for 10 hours busting my balls, you're probably going to get, hey, what's going on? It's me, Calvzone. Tier list, I guess? I don't know. Something like that. But I didn't come on here just to complain about work. Well, I guess I should talk about the weekend. Friday is my only free day this week, theoretically. So, maybe you might see some stuff on the channel. I'm also still floating the idea of swapping this whole room around so I can open these windows, because the room that we were in prior had a lot of sunlight, and that felt fantastic. This room, I've blocked off one of the windows with these bookshelves, but like, the room looks fantastic in my opinion. Okay, it's very nice. It's very kind of all in this part of the room, and only thing over here is my desk. But if I put my computer desk on that window, those bookshelves, all this right here, and probably some of that was gonna have to go over here where I'm sitting. That I don't know if I'll probably have to move that as well. The reason I moved into this room in the first place, one, to kind of get all my nerdy stuff into one room and kind of build like an atmosphere, and two, so that I can play games on the TV. And I did test my cords; they work. I need to get a better backdrop. I don't know. I might green screen out the window behind me. I don't know. I might do something fun. We'll see. Don't know if I'm going to do that this weekend. Because I still want to move my bed around. I haven't done anything. I was so lazy this weekend. I did nothing. Really nothing. I had D&D. That was something. I'm going to tell y'all about D&D in a bit. But I've just lazed about. I've just been trying to recover, trying to mentally prepare for the next 4 days that are arguably going to be just the worst. But yeah, so just expect videos to be a little wonky, a little busy. Saturday I'm playing D&D for the entire day. And then Sunday I'm going to be spending it with my family because it's Easter Sunday, and I love my family. We're having a big old get together, so I'm going to be there. Like I said, family takes priority over videos. I haven't not been able to make a video yet. I don't think that'll stop me Sunday either. You'll probably see me Sunday. You'll have to see this old mug Sunday, yeah. That being said, I covered the schedule. That's an easy one. Let's talk about something more positive. More interesting, I guess. I'm gonna move on to the books. So, for those of you that know, I've been reading. So the way I read, I can't read 10 pages, set it down, come back tomorrow, read it. I'm one of those people that, like, I grab a book that's about 400 pages, and for like 8 hours, I get most of the way through it, or I just finish it in one sitting. I'm one of those guys. That sit down and I just read a book. I literally just read the entire book. Or if I don't, I get to it about let's see if I can show y'all what I'm doing. I get it about that much, and then I finish it the next day. I don't read these consecutively. I read one of these, a couple weeks go by, and then I'm like, oh, I should read a book. Then I grab another one off. But I've been doing the Henry the Gym Butcher, Harry Dresden series. Harry Dresden, yeah. This is the 4th book, Summer Nights. Really good. This series slaps. I enjoy it immensely. If you can't tell, I literally own all the series. This series has been going on longer than I've been alive. But all these books are all the paperbacks, and then I was able to get hardcover copies of all the rest of them, which is sick. So I've been slowly working my way through this. Fantastic book. I enjoyed it immensely. I don't want to spoil it. It's just a good series. This is it my favorite book in the series so far? I feel like I might have enjoyed the werewolf one more. Yeah, the werewolf one. Or was actually the vampire one's pretty good. All the books are pretty good. The last 3 books of the 4, pretty solid. Have kept me. I threw the book, guys. It's dead. It's gone. Its value has just decreased by the entire thing. It's worth $0 now. It's not that I was ever going to sell it. That's a fantastic book, fantastic series. If you haven't read it, you should go read it. Magical wizard solves mysteries and crimes. It slaps. It's good. It's a good series. When I read the next book, I have no idea. It's in my little binder that I carry around with me just in case I want to read sometime. But that's another thing off the agenda. Book done. Theoretically, I mean, I guess I've already talked about plans. I'll just kind of loop back in at the end and talk about plans. But D&D went fantastic. For those of you that don't know, I've not DM'd in probably a year. I've been on hiatus. I just got to the point where every time I tried to play D&D, it just didn't feel good. Like I had, like, I would make a session and it'd be here, but I would always want it to be here. The next session I would want it to be here and here, and eventually I would just, in my own head, everybody would be enjoying it except for me, who just keeps wanting to do more and better, and I would never hit that goal I would set for myself. And it kind of became a kind of toxic relationship where I was trying to use D&D to hang with people just because I could get all my friends together to play D&D, and then I would be like, oh, that session wasn't good enough, it needs to be better. And so I had to cut it off. I had to take a step back, take it easy. And honestly, it's been pretty good. I feel like that was a very healthy thing to do. And let me take a step back. I've been playing in other people's campaigns, and that's allowed me to get some perspective to notice, like, hey, this is probably not good as a DM to be doing, or hey, this is probably a annoying thing to do as a player, or it's given me a different perspective. You know, for a long time, I sat on this side of the table where I was the DM, and so like I had no player perspective for several years. And so it was a nice eye opener. And now I'm back in the saddle, and yeah, everybody enjoyed it. We had a nice good old time. I had them wake up on a ship that was evidently something had gone wrong. I won't say too much because some of them watch my videos, but had them wake up. The whole crew was missing. I have some new players, one of whom learned why you don't split from the party and run off and do stuff. Did save him because he was new. I wasn't going to kill him, but he picked up a hat that triggered an encounter, and then I just pulled all the players. I was like, hey, y'all need to come help this guy, otherwise he's not going to make it. That was good. I had him meet some, and I had a lighthouse. You know, it's always good when you have a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean. That was a fantastic experience. I enjoyed that. I dropped a little Minecraft chest. That was pretty good. We had a nice little goofy time, and then I ended it with a bunch of sea goblins. And for those of you that know goblins, like a goblin commander can grab other goblins as a reaction and use them to block attacks, right? And so the party was split, half on one part of the ship, half on the other part of the ship. The people on the front of the ship did not even get phased. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I threw a bunch of little goblins at them. They stomped those. They literally didn't take any damage. The people near the helm of the ship, though, I put a goblin captain and like 4 little goblin. I made little homebrew little goblin men, like goblin children, because in this new world I'm doing like goblins are like plants, like orcs in 40k. It's kind of cool. Because I'm using goblins. Okay, it may be against like some conventions in the normal world, but in my world, goblins you can eat, and you can use their body parts to make health potions. You know, it's goblins aren't people, guys. In my world, goblins have no parents because they're fungus. Throwback to when I used to have a podcast. Maybe I'll bring that back. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe that's just what this is. This is just like, I mean, it's a mini podcast. It's not like hours long. I don't know how I'd rant for an hour long unless I had like topics to talk about. Something. I mean, I could, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I got too much on my plate already. I'm spreading my. I need this week to get through, and I need to have a moment where I can kind of reform myself and get the ball rolling again, because it's definitely falling off the track. And I've been just like, please, I just gotta keep the ball kind of moving slowly. As long as it's moving, it's good. But yeah, we ended that, and they took one of the goblins captive. They took that goblin that was using all the little goblins as like meat shields. Yeah, they have him captive. I'm terrified of what they were gonna do with him, because they literally started the session by being like, we should take somebody captive, and I was like, oh, this is. Thankfully, I only have zombies and undead and bones for most of it. And then I put these goblins, and then of course, the instant you throw a bunch of goblins at a party, they non-lethal one of them, and then they go, this is now our party friend. And now I have to write a whole backstory about, I don't know, fungus goblins. And these are sea fungus goblins because they're in the middle of the ocean. That's where I started them. I love a good ship starting for like a session. Like starting them in a ship, it's always really nice. Sometimes you just throw them on an island. Sometimes, like me, you just give them a ship. And I'm like, here's where you should go first. Nice. There goes the pencil. We're just dropping everything today. But yeah, guys, that's D&D. Didn't record the D&D this time just because I wanted to make sure that I got everything good. It took me like 4 or 5 hours to get everything kind of done. Like I did all the coding and map making in one session, and then I literally wrote like 2 notes and dropped some loot. And then that was it. That was all the lore I needed. And it didn't really matter because one player found the note, didn't share it, and then so everybody had no context as to what was going on this ship. And it made it even better because the man that found the hat was just like, ooh, a hat. I love hats. Is that a monster coming out of the hat? But yeah, with that being said, the plans for this week, we'll loop it back in. We'll come back. If I have the energy, we'll do gaming videos. If I don't, I'll probably come on here, yap about my day. If I'm feeling like, you know, we could shake up some things. Maybe I do a tier list. Like I said, this week is going to be kind of whatever I can throw that will stick, whatever I can get onto YouTube, I'm going to put on YouTube. Because I'm very much expecting this week at work to just be miserable. And if it's anything like last week or worse, because we're down a man now, I'm going to just be fried the entire week. And then like I go straight into a full day of D&D, and then I have a get together on Sunday. So like time is not very on my side. I have very few free time, and the free time I have Friday, I have to throw up between whether I want to just chill or if I want to move everything around to try to make it better for like next week. You know, we'll play it by ear. I apologize for those of you that have been watching my Wrath of the Righteous playthrough. Trust me, it's not going anywhere. I've been enjoying the game, even if it has been kicking my butt. I am wanting to throw that in. One of the things I've been kind of, I guess, struggling with is I want to play a bunch of games, but I don't know exactly how to go about scheduling. Because look, Wrath of the Righteous is a long game. Do I record 30 minutes of Wrath of the Righteous and put them all every day of the week? Because here's the deal. If I do like 3, say I do what I was doing previously with other games, like Avowed and stuff. If I do 1 episode of Avowed, 1 episode of Wrath of the Righteous, 1 episode of Avowed, 1 episode of Wrath of the Righteous, or if I'm doing 3 games and I go Wrath of the Righteous, Avowed, Borderlands 1, those games won't finish for months. Part of the thing I'm struggling with is I'm struggling to get through games in a kind of fast-paced manner. mainly just because, you know, it's just recording. I had to sit down for like several hours and be like, and sometimes you don't want to do that. Part of me has been like, maybe I stream on the weekends when I'm free. That could be cool. We post up on the couch. I just recline and chill. I would love to stream on Monday through Thursday, but like I said, Monday through Thursday is my work day. And half the time I get back, I've already had to deal with people all day that I despise half the time. Well, it's really just one person that I just do not like at all. But I have to deal with people, and y'all know how dealing with people is. I'm an introvert. You know, I cannot stand like dealing with people, especially when they're people that are like, they're always right. And I'm not a man who likes to fight people, so I just go, yeah, sure, man, whatever you say. And they go, hey, do this, hey, do this, hey, do this, hey, do this. And I do it because I'm a nice guy and I'm not trying to cause workplace drama, because I cannot stand that either. But guys, nice short 15-minute video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, you'll see me every single day this week unless something happens. I just can't promise you gaming videos. I will get back to it. I have a lot of games I want to play. It's just a matter of getting around to playing them. Yeah, for those of you that missed it, I'll reiterate it again. Rogue Trader's on pause until the DLC comes out, because I do not want to get past to the point of where the DLC would kick in and therefore not be able to experience it. It's supposed to come out soon. It's spring. I said spring 2025. And guys, we're in April, okay? There's 12 months in a year, okay? So even if January's part of winter, we should be nearing the end of spring, okay, guys? You need to stop labeling stuff spring, because it's not coming out in spring, evidently. Ooh, Beautiful Desolation's on sale. I might have to pick that up. Yeah, but yeah, I have so many games I want to play, dude. So many games I want to play. So many indies I want to check out. I just need to get around to playing them. Oh, you know, I guess I can talk about this too. I've been addicted to Schedule 1. I put 11 hours in it yesterday. After DND, that's literally all I did. That game is really good. I really enjoy Schedule 1. Fantastic game. I cannot wait to see what he does with it. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Otherwise, I'll start ranting. But maybe a rant, maybe a podcast is what I need. You know, I'm getting close to 30. You know, I'm almost halfway to 30, guys. Maybe it's time to start the podcast. Who knows? We might bring back Goblins Have No Parents. We may be bringing it back on the road. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me yapping, throwing things on the ground, complaining about work. I will be here tomorrow at 6 p.m. is when I try to get videos up, and especially if they're talking videos, they'll definitely be up on time. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I need them. Work is gonna be terrible. But I'm gonna go probably play Schedule 1. I've got to do some chores around the house as well. And then yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed week. And yeah, I'm gonna go. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.